Peace, family. I'm going to do a part 2 to the video that I just did. Is America a scam? The definition of a scam is believing one thing when it's another, believing something is good when actually it's bad, believing that something is here when it's actually over there. As I stated in my original video, this is in response to the mass shooting in Louisville, Kentucky. But it's really about this whole country. The number one problem that we have in this country, the way it is the inability for this governing body to put people over their profits. When I say that, people disagree with me. They fight and be like, "Oh, what this troll, my sanctimonious box," he say. "I'm so sick and tired of you and getting your sanctimonious box." Listen here. The reason why I am the way I am is because I take this personal. I have a son that's leaving out of high school. Thank God nothing like this has happened at his school. Do I breathe a sigh of relief because of that? No. Because there are people in my community who still go to that school. It's because my son, even though he's getting out of school, he still have to go to a park, you gotta go to church, go to work, a concert, wherever. These gun shootings is happening all over the place. So I can't just be concerned about what's happening to the world. I got to be more focused about what's happening to my people. Because like I said, the mayor of Louisville, he's crying for local autonomy. He wants the ability to make the rules over the town that he was elected to mayor. Now, how does that make me feel as a voter when I vote for a person to be mayor? Now you got to ask somebody else for the power to make the rules. How does that make sense? Because these people that's in power, they don't have your same morals, your same values, and your same principles, which I call our MVP, our red, black, and green laws. Black people, if we come together up under these fundamental beliefs of our mandated values and principles, we can have our people, our politics, our economics, our businesses, industries, our finance, our self-determination, all up under the same umbrella. We have a universal connection due to our mandated values and principles. You cannot just complain about what's going on in the world and do nothing about it. At what end of your complaint have the same people in power and authority over you. What's the point? Like I say, I take this personal. And even if I didn't have children, I have a people who have children. I got nieces and nephews whom I love, and I want to see grow up and reach their full potential. And I know the people that's in power and authority over us right now don't have their same values, don't have their same principles. They don't love what they love. They don't treasure what we treasure. They don't adore what we adore. There are people that's in power right now that actually working to keep us up under this condition. As a matter of fact, they want more of it. The mayor of Louisville, to show you the instability and ignorance of the powers that's over us. The mayor said that to raise capital, to raise funds, these idiots down there in Louisville was talking about selling the compensated guns back into the community. He said we can raise money in other ways. We don't have to sell compensated guns, military-style weapons back into the community. How stupid. And I don't like using that word. But that is stupid. You got 2 guns for every person, man, woman, and child in this country. You're leading the world in mass shootings. You have more mass shootings than you have days in the year. 147 people killed this year alone due to gun violence. You didn't reach that amount in 20 years during the war in Iraq. And these people's solution to the problem is to sell the guns they confiscated back out into society. When I tell you these people want more of what's going on right now, it's because they love money. They put profit over people. Just imagine if you legislate laws that actually curb these mass shootings. You would have people sitting at home talking about, oh, remember, we only sold this much bandages, this much mercurochrome, this much alcohol. It's all because of them dang on liberals. The politicians, they changed laws. Now, we used to have a mass shooting a day. Now we down to once a week. Do you know how much profit that's going to cost us? Now, instead of 4 vacations a year, you're only going to be able to go on 3. You will send lobbyists to Washington to get that legislation removed, just to put money in a few people's pockets. These people will sit up there weeping because if you pass legislation to reduce the violence, and now the hospitals can't make as much money, the pharmaceuticals can't sell as much medicine, everybody will start making less money. And this will create a more of a violent nature than the mass shootings itself. They'll be reminiscing the good old days. These are the good old days they'll be weeping about. And what the mayor is screaming about in Kentucky, Louisville, is the same thing every black community should be screaming about: local autonomy. Power to create your own laws, your own schools, your own businesses and industries. Power determination. So you can decide on how you live. Like I say, it's not just me and my personal child or children or people. I love my people. And wherever we are at, we can set an example for the world to see. Because when black people take power and authority over their community and create a better way of life, the world would be beating the door down, trying to get in. Because now they can compare, and they can see what common sense. When you remove these idiots from power and authority over you, and put some competent people in this place, you will see the difference. There is no change if you have a continuation of the same idiocy that's been going on in this country for over 247 years. It's not going to change. Like I say, these people, they'll make charts of how much they sold, how much profits were, and then let things go back to normal, and it drops, they'll be complaining. Doctors don't even have to adjust their schedule majorly to handle all this death. Oh, Becky, we had a mass shooting the other day. Can you stay over a little bit? Oh, that's good. Thank you. This is how they handle death. Imagine if 30 women went into labor at the same time. They have more of a problem adjusting for that than they will for mass shootings. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to end this video here. And if you like this message, if you like this content, and if you like this pressure that I put on our oppressor, put a little pressure on that follow, subscribe button, and catch me in my next video. Ashe.